Yeah, good morning, John Frederick, Operation Chief with the Park Incident. I'm going to start off with just overall assignments on the incident today. So, Branch 10, everything is holding really well out there. We continue to mop up, continue to move interior to make sure that we build that adequate depth along our control lines. So, yesterday afternoon, about 8 o'clock in the evening, we did have a small spot that came over our line in the Tehama Hotel area, just kind of east of Derryville. We were able to get aircraft on that last night. We were able to move our equipment in there and stop that to about 20 acres. So, uh, once again, we are dealing with a lot of rocky terrain, a lot of heavy fuels in that area. So we continue to battle holding this control line in this really dry conditions. So moving up into Tehama, Juliet, into the 36 corridor. Once again, we are dealing with heavier fuels in that area. We're working interior. We do have some flare-ups that continue to come out in that Lanes Valley area and the heavier fuel. So we'll continue to work that today with helicopters and crews to make sure that we're getting that depth. Moving around in the northern end of the fire, just kind of north of 36 in the South Battle Creek area, we continue to grid out through there to make sure that we don't have any kind of flare-ups that are moving into there. Everything seems to be holding in there. And then as we come around to the Little Giant Mill area, dropping down to the south into Mill Creek, we are continuing to hold and improve that line. We are continuing to get more depth in there. Uh, as we move our resources from this side, we're able to get further interior on that. So that area is looking really good. And then coming down to the what would be the rim of the Mill Creek on the north side, we do have a pretty substantial large open flank above Mill Creek there to the north. We continue to try to go direct on. We have a lot of bulldozers in that area that we're trying to pin this thing down. But once again, we're dealing with spotting, we're dealing with rollout, we're dealing with drainages, and in the evening hours, the winds kind of shift from the south and move more of a down canyon wind that kind of pushes that flank out. So today we're really going to hit that hard with helicopters and try to continue to get direct on that. We do have quite a bit of contingency and alternate lines all throughout this area. So if we do have to pull back, we have other options. So moving out to the north of that Mill Creek in the upper drainage here, once again, we're dealing with a lot of spots as it kind of backs down to the Turner Mountain area just below the town of Mineral out here. We are dealing with some long range spotting. We're picking those up. And then moving out to the 36, kind of the north of 36 and the 172 there. We did a backfire operation not last night, but the night before. That seems to be holding. We are continuing to get some burn depth in there to consume that fuel. But once again, out here toward the upper Mill Creek drainage, we are really battling these spot fires. The wind continues to try to push out from the south to the north out there, so it continues to challenge our crews in there. So that's one of our main focus today, is to make sure that we can hold that upper Mill Creek and then come around just to the south of the Mill Creek drainage. Once again, that Deer Creek Plateau, we're continuing to get those spot fires, and then moving further down south into Division Bravo Foxtrot, Bravo Hotel. Everything in there is holding for right now. Coming more down into the Forest Ranch area, crews continue to help the public as they repopulate back in that area. Calls for services, any kind of smokes or hot spots, we continue to help support that. That way we can get the communities back in there and get them back to their homes. So coming down all the way along the Highway 32, area. No new spot fires. That area continues to hold. That we continue to monitor that area, continue to grid out through there, and then coming down into the branch 25 area, down toward the origin seems to be holding really well. So I'd like to thank you, and that's the end of the report.